Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? In a recent interview done by the Daily Mail, Shinkai straight out told people that Your Name has become such a massive hit that it's beginning to worry him. He says it's unhealthy and that he doesn't think any more people should actually go and watch it. He also added that he really hopes that it doesn't win an Oscar. Now, why would the director of the most successful and top-rated animated film this year say that about his own work? For Shinkai, he's already on to his next piece of work. Being constantly called the next Miyazaki puts quite a bit of pressure onto anyone, as it builds an expectation for his future work when he decides to release it in about 3 years' time. 1 in 7 Japanese people have gone and watched the film, so his name has actually become a household name over the course of this one film. In the interview, he constantly states that he thinks people are overpraising Your Name, and that he's nowhere close to Miyazaki's level. People are overseeing the flaws and that their team actually ran out of time and money during production, so they had to stop early. To Shinkai, the movie is incomplete and unbalanced as a whole. The plot is fine, but the film is not perfect. So basically, the story stands well on its own, but he feels like the execution could have been much better. Shinkai mentioned that he actually drew a graph when he was making the movie, about how the audience might react to it while watching it, and it worked so well that he thought to himself he might have overdid it. By overdoing, I think he meant that there may have been too much focus on making the audience trying to feel things, with emotional manipulation, which is one of the hardest things to pull off well as a filmmaker. Other things may not have developed or paced perfectly, but because of the audience's strong emotional connections with these characters, people automatically oversee those flaws. And now that he's going to be constantly compared to Miyazaki, there's a certain amount of pressure that his future works must succeed in the box office the same way Your Name did. And if he doesn't, he will receive much more criticism compared to any other director in the industry. As someone whose works are completely different than Miyazaki's, getting constantly compared definitely can get pretty annoying. The only real similarity between the two is that they're both in the animation industry, and that both of their movies appeal to a large amount of people. And it's probably not a good thing to set the bar too high with a single work. I mean, just take a look at Psy that made Gangnam Style. What is he doing now? Yep, you have no idea, and neither do I. Getting so big with just one piece of work might actually make him spend the rest of his career in his own shadow. And that's something that nobody wants for themselves. Especially as such a young director that still has many more years left in him to create many more awesome works. What do you think of Shinkai's humble response to the success of his movies? As usual, let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and follow Tokyosaurus on social media for Japanese culture tweets and video updates. And for more about the latest things people are talking about in Japan, make sure to subscribe so you can get your daily fix of Japan right in your inbox. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.